I'm Caleb Kidd Coy, Epic Legacy Hero Builder, and I'd like to welcome you to Living Like a Bank. Along with myself, you'll hear from other successful experts and people who are busy serving and empowering many lives. You'll see how we're showing others to become debt-free in record time as they build economic discipline while generating a bulletproof family legacy revenue stream together. We'll learn how to live and operate just like the banks do. Today, I'm speaking with David Weiner, founder of Global Renaissance and author of Banking Like a Bank. Let's get right into that conversation. Dave, let's talk about that ginormous elephant in the room, debt. The U.S. has racked up trillions worth of it, and yet they somehow find a way to leverage it and keep on making money.
They know that if you are controlled by your debt, in other words, you work to make a debt payment, your brain cell, everything you hear online, I got to keep my credit score good. Every day you wake up and we're in the modern age of the internet today, but you open up your emails and you get offers from every bank, borrow more, because banks are engaged in lending. And the government is encouraging you to stay in debt, because if you stay in debt, you're in check, aren't you? You're out there working to pay. You don't have any freedom of life. You can't just go take a week off, or if your income stops in your house, sir, and you can't make your debt payments, you just became the scourge of society, haven't you? In other words, you're not a good, if you can't pay your bills, you're not the good person, are you? No, we've got this whole thing that credit score is important. We gotta keep borrowing money and borrowing and borrowing. The reality is we got to reverse that process. There is a thing called good debt. If you're the bank lending it out, it's good for them. But if you're the person that's the recipient and you're not making the profits on those loans, that's not good, is it, sir?
No,
Now,
sir.
Caleb, just imagine for 1 second and close your eyes. What if you could be the one that profited from all that lending and you understood the profits of all that lending? There's no amount of saving money in the world that could equal that. We have seen clients that came to us that could never visualize having 7 figures of assets. And literally in 20 to 30 years, we've taken them from a negative net worth to a positive 3, 4, 5, 6, $7 million net asset position. Not from their ability to save money, because that's not how you get there, but by making the profits off of lending. When our clients learn that secret, it's game over. That's why the book had to be written. That's why people need to get educated. And it's such a simple process. When people realize how simple it is, it's easier than learning to be a janitor at a school. And believe me, how hard is it to pick up the papers at the end of the day and mop a floor? When I say that this is easier than being the school janitor, people think the perception that anything you're going to do to make you successful must be hard. In fact, it's the easiest thing you'll ever do. But it is a mindset change. And it's a mindset change worth doing.
Well, that's incredibly interesting, Dave. I'd like to thank you for taking the time to be here with us today and answer these questions. I know that people are going to go away with just an ease of mind and hoping essentially that the burden maybe that they've carried is now a realization that that debt can become their greatest future legacy asset. Thanks for tuning into the show. Please be sure you subscribe on YouTube or the podcast on anchor.fm and follow me on social media at Metalpreneur. If you're ready to talk about building your own bank, use the QR code or go to rebrand.ly/buildabank. Be sure and join us for the next broadcast as together we learn to live and operate just like the banks do.